That is marathon swimmer Marilyn Cogeco finishing her historic crossing of Lake Nipissing just a few short weeks ago. Behind Marilyn's big swim was volunteer Ann Taylor. Taylor handled media requests and coordinated many things behind the scenes. In addition to that volunteer service, Taylor was recognized for her 20-plus years of volunteer service with the North Bay Power and Sales Squadron.
I was honored. I found that, oh my God, I'm in front of everybody, which I don't like doing. Usually I like being behind the scenes, helping out, volunteering, because we don't have enough volunteers. And I think as we get older and as everybody's working harder and there's more people working, you're not going to get the volunteers, as many volunteers as there normally is. So, receiving this, I was honored, and I hope that this will encourage other people to volunteer.
You were behind the scenes of Marilyn Cogeco's marathon swim. She completed it after an unsuccessful attempt in September of 2020. To be part of both marathon swims, what was that moment like for you when she stepped onto the beach?
Well, I sort of just took a deep breath and says, it's done. And I felt so happy for her. Like, this was something that she wanted to do. And I'm very familiar with Lake Nipissing. We are, I'm part of the Canadian Power Squadron, like the North Bay Power and Sales Squadron. So we're very familiar with the lake. We've been all over it. And I can understand the hardships that she had trying to beat the lake.
A trauma support canine program unique in Northern Ontario.
Now back to 2 feet on solid ground, or 4 paws on solid ground. North Bay's Gillian Macintosh and 6-year-old yellow lab Chewie both received a Platinum Jubilee for their service to the community. Chewie is a trauma support canine, and since 2018, Gillian has volunteered as a full-time canine handler and trainer of Chewie. What sort of effect does Chewie have on a room when he walks into it?
So we find a lot of the time, especially with youth, they might be anxious or scared or angry, and they're going through a lot. And we find when we bring Chewie into the room that he really calms them. And one child recently said to us that he felt like when he's spending time with Chewie, it's like hanging out at home on the couch with his friends.
With that barrier kind of being dropped between yourself and a client, does that allow for a deeper conversation with the person that you're trying to help?
Yeah, I find when we bring Chewie into the room with children and youth, he helps them relax, and then it's easier for the police to talk to them and have some of those really difficult discussions.
And to be in a room with all of the distinguished recipients of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, what does today mean for you as well as Chewie?
Well, we feel very humbled and honored to be here, and we're very appreciative to our nominees and also to Victim Services and the North Bay Police, because it's their continued support that makes the Trauma Support Canine program possible.
Kelsey McLean is a volunteer in many capacities, including dedicating her time to BASAR, North Bay's Air Search and Rescue. She is also training to become a member of the Red Bridge Fire Department.
It's about being able to help the community as a whole. I've had so many different roles in volunteering, whether it be volunteering at bingos, victim services, firefighting, search and rescue. It's just being able to be that person to help somebody and be knowledgeable to be able to do that means a lot to me.
And do you see yourself potentially as a role model for other younger women who may need to step outside their comfort zone to achieve something new?
Absolutely, yeah. I have a little sister, and her and I are like best friends, and I do that to her all the time. I always encourage her to do something new, learn something new, go out and do something she's scared to do, just to do it. It's something new, and it's a good opportunity.
And to be in the same room as Peter Hanley receiving an award for, he's near his 90th year, to receive recognition at his age, and you being a younger person, what's that like to be recognized in a room of other distinguished individuals?
Everyone here is amazing. All their introductions are just so very impressive to see what they've done, and to be with someone of his stature is amazing. It just goes to show that, yeah, I'm young doing it, but I can be right up on his level, when I'm in my 90s and still doing good for the community.